Alright, good evening. Right, Awakening 98, so next mission, and then I'm at 100. I don't even know what happens if you're at 100, but I'm pretty sure it won't just end. And if it does, well, tough luck. I have Solar Atomizer and Solar Atomizer, right. I don't think I'm getting another Tech Priest, so I'm just gonna upgrade the absolute shit out of these boys. And I think this one is actually... Game plus 1 to damage could be good. Encoding overloaded, but why? Not anymore. Huh. Right. Game plus 1 to damage could be really good. But it always loses me HP whenever I shoot. On the other hand, this just gives me physical armor. And the pray for armor is of course just absolutely wonderful. So just gonna take this because I don't... Wait. No, it's not better. Well, it's better energy armor, but not that relevant. Alright. Get one boy to pray for armor. I can't afford pray for armor. No, unfortunate. Right. Scaveler is completely done. No more missions there. I'm trying to get through Neftusk so I can get to the Neftusk boss. And after I've done it, I'm basically probably directly going to Saragon. Depending on how much time I have, I probably even skip Neftusk. Right, this is the only mission in the Neftusk sector, so I'm gonna take it. Both tech priests and a bunch of damage. A team of demolition specialized tech priests has vanished in the tomb of Neftusk. They were surveying the reactor structures for the best means of destroying them. The plan for a xenocide of Silver Tenebris cannot continue without their intelligence. Every word with side at the end of it is bad word. Grave news indeed, but I take it you will not give up this course of action. Not while my filtration veins yet draw breath, Magos. Contemplations hagiographica. Death itself is scarcely an excuse for the sin of duty undone. Then what is your solution? Deploy a squad of tech priests to locate the demolitions team. Recover the intelligence they have gathered on the reactors. Make the xenocide a reality. Yeah, that's definitely a very bad word. Right. The resistance will be even stronger, Magos. Whatever greeted the demolitions team will be waiting for us. Life of Macarius 23.19. Then into the teeth of the enemy we shall stride. Put your faith in the hands of the Omniscia. I put my faith in my radium rifle and the eyes in my head, elected the madness, of which you have only one. That is why you are a soldier and I am a Magos. Our task requires the contributions of both. This Skitarii are barely holding the line. The tomb of Neftusk has almost completely awoken and it is all we can do to contain it. You will not get another chance at this. Then we shall take that chance, or die in the attempt. Right, find the demolitions team and escape. I see 3 main nodes, and I shall take all 3 of them in order, skip everything on the left side. Because I do not have time for that. Scan or destroy. I am up here. There are no enemies to speak of, which is a bit discomforting. That, however, should give me the time to just scan both of them. Relatively chilled out even. Alright, you cannot shoot those. I should have shot them first. I don't think I need anything yet. I want to see what we face first. Scan number 1. And then shoot it. It has 30 HP. That is a bunch. Okay, done. Then you go here to scan. And we have an elevator. We have 2 elevators. We are very split. This is bad. Resources from Lifeform NN346 Necron Destroyer have been positive. Now see heavier pattern designating Lifeform code NN346.2. Gather we must. Isn't it a failure to the Omniscia that we farm from the Xenos data? One of my favorites. Cannot unless you canticle. The 34 shares. The only will of the machine's spirit is that of the Omniscia technologies. For the Xenos will deceive you and tempt you, but you will not falter, for you are a priest. I've not heard this verse, Videx. I will request a data merge on this log once the mission is complete. For now, however, we must do what we can to survive, and data mining Xenos life forms is one of those sacrifices we need to take. Oh, well, this is unfortunate. He will take a bunch of damage. That's a burger. Okay, go here. Oh, you're a damage boy, right. Please shoot. I should have used the solar atomizer first. 6 damage is okay though. Guard that up. You should be able to deal a bunch of damage if I find a line through all 3 of them. Like this one. And the VAR got swapped in. He has 12 more HP, okay. Hide back here. Now all of them get to go, and I have doubts upon the survivability of my boy over there. He has good armor, but he faces also 4 people. Oh, they have to charge their weapon first? That's interesting. Get shot once again. Well, who does the heavy destroyer shoot? To make sure it's not my boy over here, I'm gonna summon a bunch of people just around him. And damage 5. That's okay, that's fine. You move over here. Punch. Do it again. Same thing. And he should be done relatively soon. Not quite yet. You go here. Check stats. He has 3 more health. Right, you shall move here. Didn't take an attack of opportunity, that's great. Destroy. And then you will, in fact, move back to gather recognition. Move over here, because you should be able to, if you gather recognition back there. And then reduce your costs. You should be able to now shoot through all 3 of them. And even take that console with you. Heavy Destroyer nearly dead. And then heal yourself. I have doubts about the survivability of this boy. Because the next Necron that shoots him will probably kill him. Yeah, even credit. Okay, Vargard turn. Not quite fast enough. You move here, and you can now, with a cognition gauge, and shoot through these 3 boys. Oh, wonderful crit on the first 2 boys, first 2 guys. Right, shoot the destroyer. What are your stats? 6 physical armor. No energy armor. I like the solar atomizer, it's fun. Just hide behind a wall and shoot people through it. Right. Probably another one of the rangers is going to die there. Depending on how well the destroyer hits. And the destroyer gets to shoot again directly next, so he will die, in fact. Yes, he will die. I can shred this armor, by the way, and I'm pretty sure it's the first armor that gets shredded. Which means that if I shred armor, they just restore. If I shred one armor, they just restore that at the next stage, at the next turn. Okay, he shoots again and kills the ranger. A bit of encoding lag now and then. That's unfortunate. Right, this boy has 11 hit points and no armor, so he should go down easily. He actually didn't. Wonderful. Whatever, he has to leave and he will eat an opportunity attack. So that's fine. Damage absorbed. Yeah, 4 energy armor, so that's not a surprise. And the Vargard is already dead. I have all the stats. Either hit and down. You are going to shoot this man. And he's not quite yet down. He has 2 health remaining. Now that's unfortunate. Take some cognition, take some more cognition, shoot him anyway. Get 2 cognition back. No, he still needs another turn, right. That armor won't do anything. Okay, now I can basically just surround this man and that's it. I don't even need to call another reinforcements. You move here and hit him. They will kill him with the opportunity attacks. And then you can in fact kill this thing instead. They may not kill him with the opportunity attack, but that's worth the risk. Especially since he will not get to shoot. You grab the cognition over there. Reducing the awakening was worth that, I guess. I think, I'm pretty sure. 3 to 4 damage. 3 damage, that's fine. Because he now just stands here and he cannot shoot. He probably also won't move, but that's okay. Which of my boys is damaged? The lower one. Grab a heal. My tech priest is also damaged, but he should be fine. He has more armor. Thankfully that armor falls off after 1 turn and has to be reapplied, because otherwise that would be pretty stupid. Okay. Then that is it. Right, the Doom of Neftusk is awakening further to our presence. Necron sarcophagi are opening in response to data alarms triggered by the cohort's progress. It might be possible to deactivate the alarms, but meddling with Xenos technology always runs the risk of a result far worse than leaving well alone. Scramble, ignore and pick up the pace. Attempt to disable the alarms with the application of Righteous Force. Or disable the alarms with technical skills. Well, Scaver route, so technical skills it is. Cohort pauses to disable the Xenos devices with cult Mechanicus tech rituals and judicious application of the sacred Pneumos spanner. Several such devices are disabled and useful components can be salvaged from their remains. Right, down here for the next main node. And awakening 1. So already halfway to 100% awakening. Global awakening. Spider, immortal, and we have a bunch of people behind a wall. Right, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have the turret, Varga, there's a heavy destroyer. Those things look like chain guns. But for a charging weapon, I'm really not that impressed with the damage it deals. If you go there, you should be safe from the turret. One down. Hit again. Armor down. And turn back. I'm pretty sure the turret gets up to these two spaces. Right. Also return. Pray for knowledge. Get this back here. And then we'll just have to check all of the vitals. A lot of energy armor I've seen. No, first reduce your weapon cost. And then I want you to move like here. So you have a line on that turret. And if you move one step further, you should be able to hit the guy back there without hitting one of my people. Wonderful. Bar got swapped in. Atomize. Just one cognition for the spider. Wonderful. -2 Necron Awakening from having taken down the console, and then the turret did not take any damage, which is a bit annoying, but I can live with it, I guess. Now, it would be interesting to know if the heavy destroyer has anything other than the charging up mechanic, because if that's the only one, he's basically a straight downgrade from the normal destroyer. Movement speed, damage, and crit chance. Fill the cognition gauge. And shoot those two boys. Crit on the destroyer back there. Shoot the immortal just to see his stats. 13, but the 3 armor means that the attack of opportunity won't do anything to him. I hate that the map isn't symmetrical. You cannot reach. You also cannot reach that turret, that's annoying. Actually dealt damage. I am impressed. Also took a bunch of damage. Varga moving in. So still just stuck behind a wall. And the turret gets to shoot. So it has a bit more range than I anticipated. Heavy destroyer is gonna shoot. Is it gonna shoot? It did not shoot. It's also stuck back there. Interesting to note, it's stuck back there. Gonna have to... Oh, it's out of range. That's a bit weird. You cannot slash that diagonally. Take him into target. And your turn. You also hit the cannon. You can then go a bit further and also hit the Varguard. And take the Varguard into target. I'm pretty sure he shouldn't be able to shoot you. But if he can, I'm sorry for my loss. Shoot over here. And then go heal our wounded man. I should have taken engines here. I will definitely try to branch out more in the melee version of the run. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. For the Vargat. But also for this man, because his target just left him. Very, very impolite. Just piecing out. Two crits, that's just wonderful. Can you get a shot on the man? Yeah, but you'd have to be out of cover, so I'm gonna leave it at that. He steals my cognition, also very rude. Not enough damage to stop him, and now he can shoot you. For 5 damage down to 3. He can shoot through the wall. That's also unfortunate. I thought the wall would block, but apparently not. Heavy Destroyer can now leave. Oh, we're back on 1. Right. Wall removed itself. Heavy Destroyer finally getting in any kind of range. Dodged. You will in fact go over here. Get yourself some cognition. Kill this man. Then gather cognition back here. You should be able to hit multiple targets this way, yes. Lasering through them. And then also just maneuver back a bit. I still need the stats for the Heavy Destroyer, so let me get those. He is nearly dead. Focus on the Immortal though. Because the Tech Priest should be able to just kill him. Out in the corner, you now go here. Shoot him. That's the Destroyer down. Now heal our other wounded man. And grab a bit more cognition. Right, encoding looks bad. Not exactly sure why. But in that case I'll probably have to finish tomorrow instead. He actually gets in range, I can't believe it. Damage absorbed, but still the acid applied. Very unfortunate that. Use Slice here. Make sure he doesn't stand up. And then Slice here. He should not be able to get in range, and he isn't as well. He now try to take a step back and they get hit by both of the rangers, the ranger alphas, and just eat it. Move him back in, move him up. They all have just insane amounts of armor. It's a bit unfortunate. Reduce awakening again, because why not? 7 damage crit. Nice. Okay, you are in the way, so you... I'm pretty sure you can kill the thing in one hit. Not quite. You tried. Now it is dead. Acid damage, I assumed that would happen. You move to... you got the... so you move to here. Grab the cognition. You cannot reduce your cost, so you have to move over here. Didn't need to move that far. Shouldn't have moved that far. Okay. Take both of them down. Or the destroyer at least. And now you should be able to reach that immortal back there. To hit him twice. And if I'm lucky, you deal enough damage that with the attack of opportunity when he leaves, you can kill him. That's a no. But he shouldn't be able to hit you. Okay, back to Awakening 1. No more consoles I can destroy, unfortunately. Okay. Delay. Delay. And your turn, so you take the acid damage. You can now heal. And then you get the honors of taking them down. Okay, full cognition for the last leg of the journey. For the last main node. An expedient approach. If there's no way ahead, blast your own. A makeshift passageway has been blasted through the chamber wall ahead. It looks like the demolitions team have made their own improvised way towards the tomb's reactors. Choose a different path, whatever caused the demolitions team to go missing must be waiting down there. Search the area for signs of the demolitions team, or follow the path. Search for the team. The team undoubtedly passed through here, though they left little behind save the remnants of the detonators and fuse cords. It seems they were in good shape when they made the new pathway through the tomb. The cord has granted some hope their fellow tech priests are still alive. That's probably a no. Okay, touch the glyph. I have 3 remaining rangers. Touch the glyph. Take the good glyph. Just take the good glyph. I don't care what it does. An offering by the team of demolition specialists. Gathalamorian 7130. Even in the deepest darkness, give devotion to the Omniscia, for there he is needed the most. In the corner of this chamber is a small, hastily improvised shrine made from debris, with a polished carbon steel icon of the cult Mechanicus half-skull symbol on top. Several pages of handwritten paper have been left on the altar. Detect, examine the prayers in case they hold any clues to the demolition team's fate. Devotion, pray, dismantle, take it apart. No, we detect. An accepted sect of the cult Mechanicus, sanctioned for observation by the Archmagi of Mars. Life of Saint Hermeticus, 523. Faith is light, and where it burns there is no night. The prayer is addressed to Omniscia and his aspect as the great detonator, the force whose potential is realized in every explosion. Though there is no information on the fate of the tech priests who placed the prayers here, they confirm that faith was undimmed. 2 more glyphs. Awakening 2, so we are at 100%. Which one will I'll touch this one. That was a bad one, 3 CP. Should be fine, I don't have that many alphas anyway. Touch the glyph, not this one. Touch this one, what does it do? It deals damage. Unfortunate. Need to touch more glyphs. I'm pretty sure that the glyphs show, after you touch them enough, it shows whether it's bad or good. If you yourself are unable to remember, just as I am, then the game lends you a hand in that department. And I'm pretty sure it persists over multiple playthroughs. Back priests must escape. That sounds like a simple enough to remember task. There are turrets here, which is unfortunate. Heavy Destroyer, Immortal, that's a Varguard. I can trade, there's a Praetorian, that's unfortunate. I can call in 1 Ranger. Destroyer moving forward. Heavy Destroyer charging weapon. Apparently they can't even move when they're charging, which makes it just even worse. Right. Limited in range. Hit the spider and the destroyer back there. Three to 4 to the turret. Get me please all of the stats here. Okay, spider is nearly down, that's good. I don't think I need to use that this turn. Use this first. I kinda want to do a similar shot again. Okay. Fill the cognition gauge. Kill the spider. Damage on the turret, not much, but it's okay. Now, Varguard moving up. The Praetorian will reach me first. Well, with the exception of the Immortal that's already here. He's actually going for the Ranger. I did not expect that. Steal Mark Cognition. I'm actually wondering if I could just run through. Only 3 damage. I am not impressed with those heavy destroyers. Like, not at all. Varguard swapping in. Take him into target. And slice him up again. I'm actually wondering something. If my only target is to escape. I think I'm just gonna make a run for it. Suspect activity detected. I don't care because I don't think they'll get to do anything. Now take a very specific path so I don't get opportunity attacked. Grab this cognition while I'm here. Heal yourself for the sake of it. And escape. Refill the cognition gauge so your pal can do the same thing. Right, you can just go ahead and slice a bit. I'm not at all impressed with the heavy destroyer, like immensely disappointed. Go here, follow the same very specific path so you don't get opportunity attacked. Also nice to see that they basically completely phased out the normal Necron warriors. Be yourself as well so we don't take losses in money. And we just leave. Yeah, just run by everything. Yeah, hey, if it works, it works. The cohort comes across the corpses of the demolition team in the lower reaches of the tomb of Neftusk. Though the tech priests were slain by a concerted attack by the Necrons, the internal cogitators remain, and the cohort recovers. These data repositories say they can be examined on the Castus Metallicon to find what the demolitions team discovered. Again, sad that there weren't any corpses lying around. Conceptua Comprehensis, verse 3929. Blessed is he who in death does his duty. The regret and sorrow I feel at the loss of these tech priests is tempered by the knowledge that their data has been delivered to us. What did they find? They found the entrance to the generatoria beneath the tomb of Neftusk. They recorded the location and the presence of heavy energy shielding around the reactors. The next stage of the genocidal plan becomes apparent. Go to the reactors, disable shielding. Exactly, Magos. Canticus of Mars 79.12. Rejoice, give thanks, for we are but one step now from triumph. And right, we can only do Zaragon. That is the only thing we can do. Right, in that case, just gonna finish upgrading you to pray for armor. And then I said that the encoding is a bit overloaded and I should maybe do something else, but whatever, I'll just finish it. Neftusk is still here. Yeah, I'm just gonna bring a bunch of rangers. Levistians 9.22. Knowledge will ever be a blessing and a curse. We have uncovered the tomb of this world's overlord and it will soon be awake. It seems there is but one course of action open to us. Haste equals no, like the Devantis. Tomb of Zaragon equals potential. Enough. Vidix is right. I return equal parts determination and horror at the knowledge Overlord Zaragon lies within. If there is anything I have learned at the altar of the Omniscia, it is that the Xenos must die. Statement acceptance, if that is your will, Magos. My will does not matter. It is the will of the Omniscia. Okay. Zaragon is the catalyst, Magos. As he stirred in his sleep, so the Necrons began to wake. Now he has risen, every Necron on this damned planet is climbing out of its sarcophagus. That is why it has to be done now. High value target profile fragmentary. Overlord Zaragon capabilities unknown. Reanimation probable. Xenos weaponry probable. Extreme combat capability probable. I expect Zaragon to be more than the equal of anything we have faced on this world. But it would be the gravest dereliction of my duty if we left this world with the Overlord alive. Hunt solution calculated. Speed, fury, faith. Code Venator Omega. It's all my Skitarii can do to keep a foothold in the tomb. We can get your cohort inside, but that's it. If the will of Mars is with us, that is all we will need. The hound's hunger, a spear yearns. The hunt is on. Right. I thought there would be like a kind of countdown after the awakening. But at 100 it's just, you do this. Now. No delays.
Such precocious ambition for such a young and insignificant race. Like insects with pretensions to build palaces from dirt. What do you think you will do with your weak, fleshly bodies and your fanatical devotion to gods that never were? What do you imagine you will make of this galaxy?
The voice of Overlord Zaragon booms from every voxcast and comlink in the tomb, creating a deafening crescendo that is nonetheless undistorted and clear. We will exterminate all Xenos and truest soul lords of the galaxy. We build an imperium that will never fall. We advance the human race to a species as perfect as the machine. That is probably the scalable answer.
What do you know of the machine? Your terror of innovation has left you enthralled to decay and ignorance. The rusted hulk of Mars is a monument not to the machine, but to your own slow death. The Necrons have attained the perfection you seek, and will ascend to heights still greater when you have all died out.
Right, they get initiative. That is okay, because the only one who has initiative is Neftusk. Because he comes before Zaragon. Touch the glyph, which one? This one. Oh, I got the heavy arc rifle, wonderful. I'm quite perturbed that I've never found the last two cohort types, troop types, which I'm basically sure is like a Castellan or a Cataphron. Get the healing. Not that I really know all that many AdMech troop types. The image of Overlord Zaragon looms huge in the noosphere, as if his physical form has a corresponding information halo that infects the very information in the air. The dread and disorientation this causes threatens to degrade the cohort's battlefield effectiveness. Counters Zaragon's appearance with data broadcast into the local noosphere. Have the cohort perform a prayer session to steal the mind up against Zaragon's presence. Have the cohort enact a painful self-flagellation ritual to purify their minds through pain. Scorn it. Just for awakening. Also doesn't really matter because Zaragon is the only enemy. And, well, Neftusk. Hypothesis. Council chamber / audience hall. The magnificence of the tomb of Zaragon reaches a crescendo in this chamber, where the walls are encrusted with statues of necrolords, each with eyes glowing with some inner power. Concentric rings of hieroglyphics cover the floor. Sanctify, search, and smash. Search. Useful resource account intelligence.
Fatal curiosity, like ignorant animals picking through the lair of a predator. Of all your failings, it is this that will kill you.
+4 awakening, again, does not really matter. As the core pours over the sculptures, the eyes of the statues flare bright and a wave of harmful radiation washes through them. The voice of Overlord Zeragon pulses through the noosphere. There aren't really any other enemies in there that could reawaken.
Every moment I learn more about you, the more I understand how to hate. This rage, this disgust that you feel at everything different from yourselves, that is what I feel for you. What quality, what virtue do your kind have that makes you deserving of anything but extinction?
The words of Lord Zeragon transmit to every soul in and around his tomb intrusive thoughts that seem to originate from the thinker's own brain. Ambition. Conquering stars? Yeah, ambition, definitely.
The stars, what do you know of them when they once went dull and cold at our command? What do you know of conquest? You who do not understand even the worlds beneath your feet. This galaxy was ours, is ours, and will be again.
If it currently is yours, it cannot be again. It just will remain. Right, awakening 5. I will reanimate 1 turn faster. Doesn't matter. I can feel it, Magos. The unholiness of this place. The corruptive heart of Silver Tenebris. Run analysis, interrupt. Noosphere infected, corruption, contamination, speculation, hatred, inhumanity given form. There are not words enough in all the scripture I have stored to prepare us for this. High value target confirmed.
Magos Fastidius, I see you cannot come in person. No matter. When your pawns are dead, I shall deal with you next. Nothing is beyond my reach. Certainly not you.
Overlord Zaragon, you shall be the fate of all Xenos. Extinction at the hands of a species you underestimated. You've tried to break our spirit, but you failed. Now it is our turn.
I will show you what it means to know fear and stare your annihilation in the eye.
And we will show you what happens when you cross swords with humankind. I haven't brought swords. I specifically disenabled swords. Right. Neftusk is around. Everything else is empty. I just have to kill Neftusk and then Zaragon will show up. Right, yeah, that's fine like that.
What right have you to tread this planet? It was ours before you crawled from the swamps of your home world.
Oh, he's a fast boy. You cannot reach over there. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna have to require you to do so, though. 41 health, holy shit. Right, give me the stats of this guy. He has 15 armor of both kinds. Thankfully, I brought rangers, which can just absolutely ignore all of that. You do not ignore armor though, so I'm not gonna use you on him this turn. You, in fact, can reach. Okay. Go and do so then. And you know what? Just continue. Grab all of the cognition. Right, I require 3... yeah, 3. Move here. And then here. And then grab this. That's 3 cognition and I should be able to just surround him with rangers. One, 2, and not the hurt one, 3. And then we just slowly reduce his armor.
I see the architecture of fate. I see your deaths written in stone. All the galaxy is laid out before us, and in it, your species has no place.
Right, his damage is basically ignorable. And now we just reduce his armor. Step by step. This is gonna take a while. Unless I crit a bunch. Because I'm pretty sure the crits just completely ignore armor. Well, most of it. And then we just... this absolute insane movement speed that you can get by just gathering up all the cognition is... The cognition movement speed system is kind of broken. The cognition movement is absolutely kind of broken. Yeah, just shoot him. You won't do anything, but just shoot him. You have a chance for a crit, and that's all that matters. You move over here and heal our boy. I keep the pray for damage for Zaragon himself. However you're supposed to say that name. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Just completely surround him and gang up on him. As Zaragon comes down here. I don't exactly remember how big his model is. Oh, you cannot hit him there because of the wall, I guess? Okay, delay your turn. I ended his turn.
The galaxy is made anew. For you, it is ending.
This entire system of just having the bosses around while in the final fight, the bosses that you haven't killed yet around in the final fight is fancy, but it's really hurt by the fact that you're not fighting Zaragon at the same time. Because like this way I just basically zerked down an old man who is basically a nerd. No, he's an architect, he is a nerd. At least that's what that's what the engineers tell me. I cannot shoot him because there are people in the way. Do you crit? You do not. Right, pillar. Pillar. There's a bunch of tombs on the side, but last time they didn't open, so I don't think anything comes out of them. Okay, he's down to 5 armor. That means in the near future I should deal damage. Just put the weird kid in the corner and beat it up.
I will build of your home star a funeral pyre for your whole species.
Considering the amount of weaponry Warhammer 40k offers, that should be easier done than said. Like the Imperium does that on a basically daily basis. Okay, down to 3 armor. I'm basically sure I haven't actually fought him yet, because I never really got to. But I'm pretty sure that his boss fight is basically a gimmick fight about killing the pillars, so you can reduce his armor. Which, like, I understand the concept, but it's a bit late for that. You have just weaponry that completely ignores armor. You have a dozen ways of shredding armor. So that's not really a concern, getting rid of his armor, especially since it's only 15. If it was like 99 or something, but like Agrolech, the first boss, has more armor. He has 40. He has more than twice that amount. Okay, Neftusk is dead. This is Oregon. Find and eliminate the target. Okay. Brent, how much health do you have? I know that he attacks in an AoE, which is why I'm not putting everything up there at once. And he's 1 square wide, okay. Just spread out a bit. 141, but no armor. So that should actually be relatively easy to do. Right, first off, pray for damage. It thankfully doesn't really matter which weapon I use that damage with, since it's just a flat 2 and it's a single target. So that's the most damage this gun has ever dealt. This guy as a boss is also kind of underwhelming. Because, like, he deals a bunch of damage in AoE, that's true. But he also doesn't really have any gimmicks.
Fate was decided thousands of years ago, yet still you fight. What fury there is in your ignorance.
Oh, no attacks of opportunity. And he has a bigger AoE than I expected. It appears that he hits like a cone in front of him.
Is this how you hope to destroy us, Faustinius? With tricks and trinkets?
Ooh, he hurts. He hurts a bunch. Thankfully, only one of my priests has to survive. I'm gonna have the rangers just jump in and out of combat. He's already half dead. That's why I'm not really scared of this guy as a boss. So right, you cannot move away any further. So you'll just stay there and take him into target. Not actually sure if that does anything. Right, you do the same, only on the other side. Let's see if he has an all-around AoE. If he attacks those guys, which I kinda doubt. I don't know if the boss is just weak or if the Skatari alphas are just way too damage dense. You just move here. He did not attack of opportunity. Right. Can you even shoot there without hitting one of my own guys? Yes. It's a slight window, but it exists. Not sure why this window exists, since the shot basically should have went right through this guy. But I'll take it. Yeah, as mentioned, I am not impressed. He has 1 health remaining and none of my units have died yet.
I only hope there are a few of you left when we are finished with your galaxy. I would keep you as pets as a reminder of the absurdity of opposing us.
Haha, both dodged.
If you only comprehended the full majesty of this galaxy, it would destroy your minds with its magnitudes. Only we can understand.
Okay. Go on, destroy him. I should have done it with a servo skull. The thing is, they all teleport away, and like... Are we sure they're dead? Probably not. Overlord Zaragon collapses, raw data spilling from his ruptured war form. The information howl that goes up from the tombs of Silver Tenebris is an awful death wail of utter abandonment. Many reports from the planet are mentioning Necron squads locking down the guard protocols that make little strategic sense. It appears they are not able to think on their own. They aren't. Zaragon and his lords must have been delegating orders all this time. They have. It is done, brothers. The threat has been ascertained and neutralized. My new walls overflow with rage and exultation. Mission complete. The thrones of Mars. I never thought I would witness such a thing. The scriptures were true. There are horrors in this galaxy that only faith and steel can overcome, and we should be grateful. We shall never fully understand. Statement disagreement. There will be plus others, like surrogate. Possibility equals worse. Glean every datum equals never be unprepared again. Enough. Our work on this planet is done. The Adeptus Mechanicus can decide what is to be done with Silver Tenebris now. Or we should return to Mars. Wish to rest. Rest and pray, Magos. Plus. Study data recovered. Secret still to be uncovered. Imperative. Always learn. Always seek. Never rest. These are matters for the future. For now, let us return. Rub the Custos Metallicon for warp transit. Consecrated that to comfort the wounded and leave this accursed world.
The Overlord of Silver Tenebris has fallen. The threat to the Imperium dies with it, if indeed it was ever truly alive. My cogitators whir with exultation. My emotional containment overflows, and I register true savage joy for the first time on this mission. With the loss of their guiding intelligence, the Necrons revert to basic defense.
Right. Not sure if there is no other ending for following Scavela's thing, because I basically did all of her missions. I failed one though, so I'm returned to ship. So I'm not sure if you have to complete and not all of them and not fail a single one. In which case, it's gonna be hard doing the same thing on very hard Iron Man script tutorial, customized difficulty with the normal Blackstones available melee only. Oh, you can disable events. Enhanced exploration? Skills have a single use per fight. Is that not an achievement? Okay. A random run. That's a no. So this is probably what I'm gonna run with. Percentage awakening gauge. Oh, you can disable that. Probably to just see everything. Tech priest HP modifier. If you, yeah, this also disables achievements. This also disables achievements. Extra HP achievements disabled, but no achievements for setting it up. Disables achievements. Number of extra fights in a mission. Also does nothing. CP movement cost +1 CP per movement. CP movement off. I will definitely need CP movement for melee build. And this would be like 1, then 2, then 3, 4. Okay. I will probably do this. Enhanced exploration, I have no idea what that is. But I'm gonna try it. So this is probably what I'm gonna run with next time. With the canticles and melee only. Well, anyway, done for today. I bid you a good night.